Hey guys, I'm just recovering from the flu, so I thought, hey, what better time to actually bring you an audio test of a couple of lavaliers. The first one, which is on my body right now, straps to my collarbone around about here, is the Rode Lavalier Go. It's an extremely popular, I would call prosumer omnidirectional lav. It's around about $60, so definitely not the cheapest lavalier out there. Some would call it kind of high-end prosumer. And I'm going to match that device against a really high-end pro device called the Sanken COS-11D. Now, you probably may not have heard of that brand, but if you've watched film, documentaries, TV, and broadcast quality things, you would no doubt have heard that particular lavalier. It's probably one of the most popular lavaliers in broadcast production. It's made in Japan and it goes for around 390 US dollars as compared to the 60 or so for the Rode Lavalier Go. So it's going to be interesting whether this Sanken is actually worth your extra $330. Right now I'm on the Rode Lavalier Go and I'm just about to switch over to that Sanken so we can hear how it sounds and hear whether it's worth your money investing in for better quality audio. So let's give it a try. Okay, so I'm now on the Sanken COS-11D. It's mounted under my shirt at my collarbone in a very similar way to the Rode Lavalier Go. How's it sounding? Should be sounding pretty good, probably a little bit different from that prosumer device as well. Now, to talk a little bit about the test rig, I've tried to keep things as fair as I can. I've achieved that, I believe, by plugging both lavaliers directly into the 3.5mm microphone input on the Sony a7S III, and I've kept the audio levels exactly the same for both devices at level 14, around about, I guess, the middle of the gain for that particular camera. Now, as far as post-processing goes, I've done the absolute minimum to level the two tracks so that we're hearing things at the same volume, as well as apply the same amount of voice isolation to each of the particular sample tracks. And that simply is to deal with the horrible recording environment that I have here, which is full of really hard surfaces. So to recap, the only processing done is a mild audio compression to normalize the levels, as well as that voice isolation, both feeding into a Sony a7S III at the same volume. So let's have a listen. I guess you've already had a listen, and maybe let me know in the comments whether you think there's much of a difference between the two and what you thought about them both. Is the Sanken worth the money, or are you just better off with kind of middle of the road prosumer Rode Lavalier Go? All right guys, that's it for me. Until next time, see you later. Bye bye.